Ablazify presents Giving and Receiving Feedback with Clarity and Empathy. Have you ever walked out of a feedback session feeling more confused than clear? Or worse, hurt, defensive, maybe even demotivated? And on the flip side, have you ever hesitated to give feedback because you were afraid it might come across as too harsh or not honest enough? The truth is, feedback is one of the most powerful tools for growth, yet it's also one of the most misunderstood. Done poorly, it damages trust. Done well, it inspires change, strengthens relationships, and fuels performance. Today, I'll share exactly how you can give and receive feedback with clarity and empathy, so it becomes a tool for growth, not conflict. Welcome to Ablazify, the place where we explore the human side of leadership and growth. Here, we don't just talk theory. We give you practical tools to connect, communicate, and lead with impact. So, how can you master the art of feedback? Let's walk through 6 practical steps you can start using right away. 1. Prepare your intention before your words. Feedback isn't about winning or proving you're right. It's about helping the other person grow, or helping yourself understand. Before you start, ask, am I saying this to criticize or to contribute? The answer shapes everything. 2. Be specific, not vague. Good job feels nice but doesn't guide growth. That presentation flowed well because you told a clear story with data. That's what kept the audience engaged, does. On the other hand, instead of saying, you need to do better, point out exactly what needs improvement and why. Specific feedback is actionable, vague feedback frustrates. 3. Balance clarity with empathy. Clarity means being honest. Empathy means being kind. When you blend both, feedback lands. Instead of sugarcoating, you say the truth, but you deliver it in a way that respects the other person's dignity. Think of it like this. Clarity tells someone what to improve. Empathy tells them you believe they can improve. 4. Use the situation behavior impact framework. Here's a simple structure. Situation. Describe when, where it happened. Behavior. Describe what the person did, without labeling. Impact. Share how it affected you or others. Example. In yesterday's team meeting. Situation. When you interrupted Sarah multiple times. Behavior. It made her hesitant to contribute further. Impact. Clear, respectful, and to the point.
I used to dread giving feedback. As a manager, I either sugarcoated so much that nothing changed, or I came across too blunt and hurt feelings. One day, I decided to try the Situation Behavior Impact Framework. I told a team member, in last week's client call, when you jumped in before the client finished, it made them feel rushed. To my surprise, he didn't get defensive. He actually thanked me because the feedback was clear and respectful. Over the next month, his client interactions improved dramatically. That experience taught me that feedback doesn't have to damage relationships. It can actually strengthen them when done with empathy.
5. Receive feedback with openness, not defensiveness. It's hard not to feel attacked, but feedback is a gift, even if it's wrapped poorly. Instead of jumping to explain, try saying, thank you. Can you share an example so I can understand better? Openness transforms feedback into growth. 6. Follow up and act. Feedback isn't just a one-time event. Whether you're giving or receiving, check back later. How am I doing on the changes we discussed? Or, I noticed you tried a new approach. Here's the difference I saw. Feedback becomes powerful when it turns into action.
For years, I struggled to receive feedback. Anytime my boss pointed out something, I immediately explained myself. It was exhausting, for me and for them. Eventually, I realized I wasn't growing because I wasn't really listening. I started practicing openness, simply saying, thanks, I'll reflect on that. The shift was incredible. Not only did my performance improve, but my relationships with colleagues got stronger. Now I actually ask for feedback regularly, and it's one of the biggest drivers of my personal growth.
Now, imagine this. You walk into feedback conversations without fear, because you know how to speak with clarity and empathy. Your team feels supported, not attacked. You feel empowered, not defensive. That's what mastering feedback does. It builds trust, accelerates growth, and strengthens every relationship you have. So here's your challenge. This week, give one piece of feedback using the Situation Behavior Impact Framework. And if someone gives you feedback, pause, listen, and thank them. You'll be amazed at how much easier and more effective feedback becomes. If you know someone who struggles with feedback, whether giving it or receiving it, share this video with them. Sometimes one shift is all it takes to turn tension into growth. And don't forget to subscribe to Ablazify for more practical tools on leadership, mindset, and personal growth, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.